having to be like this. This is hood love. Y'all know what it is. We locked in. What's up, y'all? What up? What up, fellas? What up? We locked in. You already know what it is, man. What's good?
We locked in. What's up, y'all? Shout it out, everybody. What's going on out there? What's the deal, y'all?
There's a lot going on in these streets, man. There's a lot going on in these streets, man.
Yo, that's an understatement, man.
Yeah,
that's an understatement, man. KK, what's up, man? Assalamu alaikum, brother.
This is crazy. I was just talking to him. I had to call somebody else in South Carolina too just now to find out what's going on.
Yeah, we got to get on. We got to get on this ASAP. This is some serious business. This one hits close to home, so we gotta definitely talk about it. We gotta talk about it.
That's right, man. And you know, big up, to the bro Cam Stone and his family, man, and what they're going through right now, man. Just prayers and love to them with his missing daughter, the child and their family. This news hits real close to home right here. So we have to come out here, let it be known, and try to do what we can do to get the word out there to everybody in South Carolina, Columbia, especially where she has went missing at, especially there, But y'all can get this over to the background. I got a clip. Let me get this clip ready, because this is like breaking news for us, So we definitely
Yeah, we got right on top of this. Just for the record, man, we haven't heard. We just got this information literally within the last half hour. It's not like we've been sitting on it for days. This is something that just came to our attention. We were literally just all on the phone with one another, just laughing and joking with each other, and we got this information again within the last half hour. Cam Stone's daughter is missing right now. So we're gonna give you guys some backdrop, and we want anybody's help out there, that people who are in South Carolina, if they can help us, we need every help that we could possibly get. But go ahead, Mike, prompt me, man.
But go ahead, man.
Spread the word, spread that picture around like she's been missing for 2 weeks now, bro. So
I'm trying to open up the app right now while we talking. So
okay,
I'm just searching and getting it now.
I mean, so what we do know is that Cam's daughter, him and his wife's daughter, Mishalee Morales, she's 15 years old. She's been missing for the last 2 weeks. They haven't not seen her since Sunday, September 17th. She went out. I think, according to what Cam is saying, she usually has her ritual is that she goes to school. She gets up in the morning when she goes to school. On her way out the door, whatever like that, buses come to pick them up and so on and so forth. But apparently they did not know whether or not she left. If I'm saying this correctly, please, you guys could jump in and correct me if I'm saying anything that's incorrect. And the only time that they got notification was from school administrators notifying them that she was not, she did not come into school that day. And I believe that was on the 18th. That would be that Monday. But Cam himself said that he has not seen her since the 17th. I didn't ask him when did the family see him. I just asked him when did he see her. So again, this is a serious issue. She's 15. She suffers from depression, and she has not been seen over the last 2 weeks. So this is something that's very serious. If there's anybody she's from there, these guys are staying in Columbia, South Carolina. So if there's anybody in Columbia, South Carolina, if you guys are tuning in to We Locked In, or if you know anybody from your family members that's tuned in, send this to them. Send this live to them right now. Share it with them.
I shared it on my story. Share it on your stories.
Share it on your stories. Please let them know that this young lady has been missing for 2 weeks, and we need all hands on deck. They don't know where she's at. They don't know what's going on. The mother is frantic. The children everybody's nervous. You can only imagine what's going on in their household. Nobody's getting no sleep. Everybody's, stressed out. These parents are literally looking for their child, and they just want her to return home. So we don't know where she is. So we got this information just recently, and we came live to share this information with everybody, just to make this matter be known. It's a very serious topic. This is something that we take extremely serious. This is someone's daughter missing, so we're not playing no games with this, right? This is serious.
Straight up. Here goes the story right here. Y'all can hear it from the news.
And over in Richland County, deputies need your help to find a missing teen. Her name is Mishalee Morales. Deputies say she was last seen on September 17th on Ranch Road in Columbia. They say she was wearing a black Snoop brand hoodie with bandana patterned sleeves. Officials say she was also wearing blue contacts, a wooden cross around her neck, and a belly chain. If you have any information, call Crime Stoppers at 1-888-CRIME-SC. And over.
That's the news report. That's the news report right there. And this is an epidemic in our communities with all these missing kids coming. These kids coming out here missing. Hopefully she's returned to her family. But DJ Shep, salute to you, bro. He said, his family went missing in the area, and they've been going for a year. They still haven't found him. This is a real epidemic in America, bro. Kids, a lot of stuff going on, man. It's a lot of stuff going on with these missing kids, man. Y'all brothers can speak to that if y'all want. You already know, bro. Tell wifey we send our love and prayers to you and the family, bro.
Yeah, nah. Yo, Cam Stone. First of all, we love you. You're our brother, and to your wife, man. I mean, that's your wife, so that's like our sister. So you already know what it is, bro. This is all hands on deck. Whatever we can do, whatever's in our ability to do so, we're gonna do it to help the family out. I mean, you're right. This is something that we realize is, I want to say, I don't know. It might even be is it an epidemic? This is a pandemic, honestly. When you think about it,
it's been going on. This has been going on a lot, though, in a lot of places. Like down here, somebody had attempted to get a cousin of mine, and it was just, them being mindful, other people being mindful, because they got tricks now. They drop something, a money or something on the floor, have you pick it up, and then come run behind you, leave something on a car door. It's all type of things that's coming in. And I know down here in Atlanta, there was a restaurant that was involved, that went down. I was involved in child abductions and trafficking and all that shit. You know what I mean? So this is very serious, bro. A lot of times we don't, we'll just brush it off or nothing because it ain't really affect us. So now, when they hit home, then it's oh, you gotta look. But this thing has really, really been talking, and and it's not like it's some far away thing. It's in our neighborhood. This should be right in our backyard, bro. It should be happening.
Yeah. There's a lot. It's a lot, and I agree with you. It's a lot going on around the country. Young ladies, I tell us to my daughter all the time, be careful, because you don't know, it's a lot of different things happening to ladies. For instance, there was something that my wife and I was speaking about some time ago, where there were women would be getting in their car, and women have to be careful when if they're driving alone. It's in dark areas, like specifically like in parking lots, like coming out of certain like Walmarts or large shopping centers. You got to watch out for those vans that pull up on the side of you, will try to trap you in. It's just a lot of stuff that you definitely have to be mindful of. Yeah, that's a Cam may be able to speak to that, DJ Shep, in terms of the cell phone pinging and things like that. The last time she used it, and if whether or not authorities, but
Oh
from
yeah,
what we're hearing,
that's
but from what we're hearing,
another security thing though too to be mindful of, because a lot of times they may not, they don't be wanting to use their resources sometime to help. You know what I'm saying? Like using devices, whatever, to ping, unless you like really, really push the issue. But what we can do always with ourselves, those that's now, is like make sure that sharing option is constantly open on the phone with your loved one, bro. Always keep that open so they know if something goes on, they can automatically go on their phone and find out where you at.
yeah, that's true. Great point.
But you see that? Like she didn't have one. If she had a phone now, like, I got all Apple stuff. It's easy to find your phone, to
True.
find your Apple Watch. Did she have an Apple Watch or a connected watch? Because you can also find the watches as well.
Yeah, that's a fact.
One thing I see a lot of, bro. I see a lot of little kids. She was 15, but I see like 8, 9 getting up the bus. Getting up the bus and then walking to home, and I'll be watching them like, I hope they get to their parents.
Yeah.
Because you don't know. There's some tricky dudes out here in these communities. There's a lot of stuff going on. So whenever I see these little kids walking from buses or walking from school, and I'm by my job or wherever I'm at, I always make sure, I might not say nothing to them, but I keep an eye on them and make sure they're getting where they gotta go. You know what I'm saying? They got their bags and stuff. Because we gotta come together as a community to stop this type of stuff, man. And we gotta care about each other. We gotta see these young kids and keep an eye open. Like, yo, where you going, shorty? Where your mom's at? Yo, my mom's is up here. All right, get to your mother and talk to these parents. Like, yo, y'all gotta keep more of a, we gotta keep more of an eye on our kids, man.
Yeah, I agree. But from what Cam is saying, and it's like, because when we asked about the authorities, I wanted to know how involved they were in this.
Right.
And I don't know what the extent of that is, because just recently a young lady was missing. I think it was in New York recently, and the response that, we do know that there's racism and things that take place, and this young lady was white, and they found her very quickly, right? So it's just something to take into consideration as well. Like, what are the authorities doing, and how aggressive are they in attacking this issue here? Because I asked
right.
Yeah, because the governor of New York was involved with this the other day when this young lady was missing. I don't know if you guys saw it on the news. Governor Hochul was involved in this. Like, this thing went not only to the local authorities, this thing went up to the feds quickly. You dig what I'm saying? So I want to know, to what extent are the authorities involved with this? Are they just brushing it to the side because it's a young black 15-year-old young lady,
Latino, color,
Latina sister?
black, yeah.
I want to know.
Oh, yo, one thing I was thinking about
Recording in progress.
When I seen the clipping that I just played from the news, we didn't see no dragnet. We didn't see, the mobilization of the community. Oh, we have all these people out. We didn't hear none of that. We didn't hear the mobilization of the community looking for this girl. So that was in the back of my mind as well, Moshe. Like, hold up. When I be seeing missing kids, I be seeing they be having dogs out there. On the news, they showing like news is out there.
Yeah, people out there.
The news is not even on the scene. You know what I'm saying?
That's exactly what they just did with this little young lady who she was riding around one of the loops in the park with her friends. They left her, and she said before the sun went down, she wanted to ride around it one more time. In the midst of her doing so, that's when the dude tried to snatch her. They found her because the response was like immediately. Like when her mother, when she didn't come back, Her mother got on top of it, contacted the authorities. Next thing you know, everybody was involved, right? But the response was so like urgent. It was like they came on the scene immediately and they were able to find the young lady and then I think lock up the individual who tried to kidnap her. So again, we don't know what the circumstances are here, but what we do want to ask is what's going on with the response from the authorities in this case when a young lady has not been seen in the last 2 weeks. I would think that this would be, you know, at least the federal government will be involved, the FBI, the local feds.
Yeah. Tell them if we got a number to pull up, if anybody know anything or any information, whatever, man, have a number.
Like in Colombia, we do know that they only got one person on the case. Shaking my head, but I never much faith in them to begin with. Like, how do we only one?
Yeah, you buffering, Moshe.
Let's just be real.
Yeah.
Huh?
Nah, you buffering. Go ahead, keep going. No, you back, you good.
Okay. Yeah, nah. I was in another situation. Pardon me, man. But you know, how do we have just one investigator, you know, looking in this matter? DJ Shep is asking whether or not she has social media. That's a good question. These are I mean, you know, look, these are just questions that, you know, we gonna be asking, right? Because you would imagine that the investigator or somebody who's investigating this would be doing that. But we should know more about this than leads what we actually have is what I'm saying, because one investigator is not giving us all of this information. We're getting it from Can, right? We don't really know anything because the investigator is only one investigator. There's not a major community effort trying to find this young lady, and that's alarming to me. That just speaks volumes.
They are not active. Our social media is not active. But I'm not gonna hold you, man. It's just disheartening to see, you know, how they treat, you know, the different classes of different individuals, different races, like, you know, and I'm not, you know, South Carolina is known to be a certain way. I'm not gonna, you know, go with stereotypes or anything I've heard, but to see just somebody in the office talking about this, nobody's on the scene. At least if you're going to tell a story, you could at least tell it from the spot where she's put on the news. The news could have told a spot from where she was missing at, and they could have showed some police. If it was some police work going on, they're usually on scene and they showing you what's going on scene. So obviously, wherever she was missing from, they not on the scene, and they, you know, so that she couldn't broadcast it live from wherever the search is going on at, or wherever they're looking for her at, or whatever, you know, the community is doing. What about let me ask you this, Cam Stone? Did you and your wife get in contact with any local organizations? Any local organizations in the community that help with missing kids, and maybe the community watch? Like, because in my neighborhood, you know, women, you know, the women, they walk up to me and tell them they're part of the neighborhood watch. Is the neighborhood watch involved with this? Did y'all go to the neighborhood watch and ask them, you know, who's seen what or what was going on? I mean,
yeah, these are fair questions.
Yeah. Right. Oh, you had to make them go to the news, but I mean, let me tell you something, man. Sometimes, you know, we gotta be the champions, you know, the heroes in these stories, man. We gotta get out there and get on the front line and get the community involved and get everybody involved. Neighborhood watch, you know, maybe printing up flyers, printing up pictures of her, posting them up everywhere. You know, we got to be diligent in our own stuff. If they're not gonna, we can't expect them to always do our job for us. We got to come together as a community and mobilize and do our own job. Do our own. We got to shake the tree. We got to do that stuff ourselves, bro. You know what I'm saying? For real, man. Yeah, that is sad that they got to make them go to the news. But like I said, it's your daughter. So don't get me wrong. These children in our communities is our responsibility. We got to take more responsibility and stop putting that responsibility on everybody else, man. Because let me tell you something. Some of these in our communities, a lot of these, you know, a lot of these law enforcement, not everybody, but a lot of them is just coming in and picking up the pieces. finding somebody that locked up after whatever happened, they're not really stopping crime. You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean, KK?
Man. All right, bro. It's just disheartening, man. And like I understand like actually what they going through right now, bro. And dealing with that situation, man. It's just we just gotta rally, man. Anybody pass the news, man. Please, man. Shit is live. United South Carolina, know somebody down there. You know what I'm saying, share with them, send them to this, man. We all hands on deck, man.
If you got somebody in North Carolina, share with them. They might know somebody in South Carolina. Share with them. You got anybody around that area down south, share with them. And we go from there. Look, he said, not in this part. Everyone is for themselves. We've been door knocking, but no luck.
That's horrible. Yeah.
That's
I don't mean to say this, but that community is not somewhere where we want to be living at. If you can't knock on your neighbor's door and ask them for help to look for your missing daughter, then we don't have a community. That's not a community.
Right.
I don't know what that is. If my daughter is missing and I can't organize 100 people in my community, light some candles, and we going out with dogs, and then this ain't no damn community.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah, what that's all about. What her school is saying.
Well, from what we know, from what's been told to us, is the only thing that was said to them was that that she didn't come to school that day. So I don't know what steps they are taking, and whether or not they're actively involved in trying to locate
ask other students. Like they may, you know what I'm saying? Ask other kids that was there. They know her, who be around her, who knows her.
Well, this is spooky. So I don't have people on the ground in Colombia. So the only thing I can possibly, and perhaps I do, but I don't know, right? I got a big family, but I don't know. I could share this with people, and people will probably pass it down there. We can shuffle up some things. But I would recommend anybody getting on this ASAP. Share this on your social media pages. Get everybody actively involved in at least trying to raise awareness about this too. Yeah, Cam said that they knew to the area as well. So yeah, it's crazy.
It's important. That's right. It's important for these kids to have these phones, bro. It's definitely important for these type of reasons, man. Or to even at least have a watch, an Apple Watch phone. Because if you got that watch in your arm, I could ping you. I know where you at. I can find you. I can locate you with that watch or whatever. Watch or phone or whatever. It's important that these kids have these phones. That's right. That's facts. I agree with that wholeheartedly, man. Yeah, it's definitely sad, man. Oh, y'all new to the area too, so that's probably even worse. Some people is hard. They're not neighborly. A lot of these neighborhoods that we go to, they're not really neighborly. Everybody's on, everybody for themselves.
Yeah, this shows the importance of this mission though with us, man. What we doing as far as keeping people together and everybody standing together, bro. It just shows that, man. Because now, if I think everything is all right until it affects you, then it's like, damn, where's the help at? Where's the help at? And this is when you take preventative measures. So we have to be proactive in this approach, man. Especially when dealing with our babies.
Did you contact the NAACP down there? Black Lives Matter. Did you contact any of them down there on Camstone?
Yeah. I was just about to ask that, like who other than the authorities? Because a lot of times the authorities, when we see that they're not actively involved in an investigation, then we gotta take matters into our own hands.
That's right, straight up.
I'm just being honest. I'm not condoning. We all know what it is already. We talking about somebody's daughter here. So, I think the gloves come off right now, right? Now it's go time. This is what it is now. We going now.
Right.
And I don't want to be here as the guy to have to say that, but I'm going to be here to be the guy that has to say that. You play with my daughter, then it's gloves off. Now we going back to we going in. It's lit. you know, the police don't want to get involved, then I'm gonna be the police. That's it now. You know what I mean? Like, you know, I'm knocking on doors. I'm doing warrantless searches now. You know what I'm saying? Yo, Mikey, you know what I'm saying? You know, now I'm taking the Fourth Amendment, I'm putting it in my pocket now, and I'm involved now. Now I'm the law now. Facts. You dig what I'm saying? Because we talking about my daughter missing now. So this is a different, and again, I'm not encouraging anybody to engage in this, but we talking about someone's daughter here. And I don't take that lightly. That's a serious extreme. We talking code red. That's at the top. You go from 0, you there now. You there. You know, it's no longer 1, 3, 8, 10. You get there. No, I'm 0. I'm at the top. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, man.
I'm going right in now. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
I'm back in Navy SEALs. I'm all in now, right?
Right.
And I don't care what anybody has to say about that. Right? I'm not looking for opinions. I'm not looking for, yo, maybe you need to. I don't care about that. Either you're with me or you're not. You know what I'm saying? But you know, but I will also encourage my brother Cam to also use restraint, because I know in this time his wife needs him to basically be level-headed, to think.
They have other children.
To have other children, to be his source of comfort. They have a big family.
Right.
And there's, you know, so we have to be mindful of that. This is a serious matter. So I'm just speaking on my emotions right now, because I know that this is a very serious topic, and this is not something to play with. And our comrades, those of us, you know, we know individuals who have daughters, a lot of people who have daughters and children at that. So this is a very serious matter. So listen, y'all tune in to We Locked In. We're discussing 15-year-old Mishalee Morales, who is Cam Stone's daughter. Everybody know who Cam Stone. This is somebody who we bring up here infrequently. Somebody who has been a guest on We Locked In, and he's been on other platforms on YouTube as well.
Right.
Our
and
brother,
he has a platform himself.
And he has a platform himself. You know,
Cam Stone Network.
Network. He's our brother. We've known him for a very, very long time.
Making movies, he's doing stuff. He's doing his thing out here.
Cam is definitely doing his thing. But he's somebody who needs help right now. He needs all of us to assist him in any way possible. So we're gonna give you guys some input about this situation to try to raise awareness regarding this. So that's what we're doing here at We Locked In. Yeah. We're not looking for likes. It's not one of them things where we're looking for likes, and this is not one of them nights, right? We're just looking to locate someone's family member. Perhaps we can locate her, and that will end the stress that the family is undergoing at the moment. Yeah. Anything else you want to add to that, Mike?
Nah, man. It's just disheartening, man, to hear, you know, the effort that law enforcement is putting behind, you know, to finding this girl, man. That's disheartening, you know what I mean? But you know, it just shows that we're supposed to have more structure set up in our own communities for ourselves, in case of actions like this. Group chats in the community, being a part of the neighborhood watch, being a part of these groups in our communities that, you know, are champions of situations like this. You know what I mean? Or guess what? Knowing that this is needed in your community, being the leader to create these type of entities, these organizations, so we have an apparatus in these type of communities. You said this might be a call to arms to y'all in that community to build that structure for other children that might come up missing and nothing happens by law enforcement or anybody else. You see what I'm saying? So a lot of this stuff is wake-up calls for us. You know what I'm saying? Hopefully, you know, Mishalee comes home safely and we get her back. But this is also, if we get her back or not, for the next kid that might go missing or what happened, are we gonna be right back here again saying, yo, you know, we spreading the word on the internet, we getting the word out, we sharing it on Instagram and Facebook, but we don't actually got anybody in the community with boots on the ground going door to door. We don't got no dogs out there. We don't got the community, you know, mobilized and trying to look for this lost child. You see what I'm saying? We gotta set up these structures. When we don't got these structures, we gotta set them up. You see what I'm saying? And let me tell you something. You know, the Most High don't make no mistakes. maybe he's showing us that we need these things, that we need to have these type of structures, that we need to be building from this perspective. You know what I'm saying? We building all these other things, good YouTube channel, businesses, we building all this other stuff. We should have this stuff in our communities. We should have these apparatuses in our communities, bro. You know what I mean? Just being honest, man.
No, well said, Mikey. Well said. I agree. Well said.
Real talk, bro. Because what happens, like you said, this is a pandemic of missing children, in our communities, bro. This is a pandemic.
I agree.
All across America, man, or a lot of stuff. A lot of bad people is out here doing bad things to kids, bro.
That's a fact.
A lot of bad things happening that we don't even got to discuss, bro. But it's a lot of bad things happening out here. So we should have these structures where we on it like this and we locating it. We locating, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I mean, and let me tell you something. As PTA meetings, got to go to those PTA meetings. We got to go to these things, get numbers, get families numbers. All right. In times of need like this, something happened to your son. What's going on with your daughter? Maybe fights. Maybe you could get together for other reasons, for community efforts and helping families. But see, that's what the whole thing is missing, bro. Cam, he said it's not a community, bro. Community shares resources. A community unifies. That's what makes it a community. You live in a hood. If you don't got those things, it's a hood. You know what I'm saying? You in the hood. You're every man for himself.
Yeah.
This is what it is, bro. So we got to start building. We got to start sharing these resources. Let me tell you, just speaking on that, y'all know I run a fatherhood program here in Syracuse, and we got a community. When I see a father with a baby, I'm stopping. I'm in my car. I see kids, I'm stopping, and we run a motherhood group as well. I don't run that. Somebody else runs that, but I'm inviting moms. We stop.
Yeah, I would like to see you run a motherhood group.
But we tapping in. I'm gonna connect the moms. I'm recruiting for motherhood and fatherhood. We need somebody. We need y'all moms to come over here for motherhood, and we need y'all to come over here. I'm facilitating fatherhood.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And actually, my up and coming training is gonna be for what? Engaging men. It's CYEM. You know what I'm saying? Children, youth, and engaging men. That's the training I'm going to get next month. But we need to have these organizations and these apparatuses that we are part of, that we giving our time and supporting for times like this, bro.
Yeah, I was listening to what you said, bro. Like, because I was in the studio trying to keep getting away from these dudes inside the studio, so it won't be interfering with what's going on. But everything you said is right. This is the reason for having these structures, bro, where it's just us. We know we can depend on us. You know what I'm saying? And call us the responsibility and accountability for each other, bro. That's what this thing is about, man.
Right. And you got to remember.
Yeah, great point.
Let me tell you something. Our unique perspective, like we locked in where we came from, like today. Salute to Attica Brim. I seen Attica Brim today out here in my community in Syracuse.
Yeah, shout out to Attica, man.
With me going into these communities where people are scared to go, they scared of these kids, and I'm going in there like, y'all need jobs? Yeah, I'm putting up in the stores, in the projects. I'm going up there, I got tape, I got flyers, I'm taping stuff up, and they're like, yo, tell Moshe, tell Kiki, I see what y'all doing, I love what y'all doing. So people are seeing and viewing us, but we got to go out there and connect to our communities, bro.
That's a fact.
Yeah, I was gonna say put the joint up again, so everybody see it, man. Those I didn't see, those that was coming on, whatever.
Oh, the video that we played.
Yeah, man, show our face.
Yeah. That's a good idea. Thanks, KK.
All right, let me play that again for them. You're right, but before I play it, just saying, we gotta continue to play our roles, bro. Because let me tell you something, we got a unique set of people and individuals that pay attention to us, and we locked in, right? I agree. And we have a voice that other people don't. We can be in places and spaces where other people are scared to go.
I agree.
Just being honest. You heard? I go to kids, I go to talk to people that people are scared to talk to on a regular basis, bro. So we gotta use our voices, bro, and we gotta make sure these guys that are on the edge come in and do what they're supposed to be doing in their communities and be the leaders that they should be, bro. You see what I'm saying? We got to hold them to that standard. You know what I mean? Because everybody falls short. At one time in our life, we felt mute yourself, KK.
Oh.
But we gotta hold them to that standard, and we gotta pull people up, bro. We gotta because let me tell you something. It's important to notice. Every time I connect with these people that people are scared of, they embrace me every time, bro. Oh, word, my little brother need help. I got a cousin need help. My uncle just came home. He can use your reentry help. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
that stuff is important for somebody to go to connect with them and even treat them like a human being. You got people in these positions that they getting all this big money in our communities, and they ain't even going to go touch these areas where they really need it at.
I agree.
You see what I'm saying?
I agree.
And this is all in the same story of this missing girl and nobody doing nothing, bro.
Yeah.
Because people are getting paid. People are paid right now to be on her story. Not one person, bro. You got a community of people that are paid to mobilize and to work for that little girl, and they are not doing it right now. You heard?
Yeah.
And this is the same story in all of our communities, bro. A bunch of people is getting paid and not doing their jobs.
I agree.
You know what I'm saying? Not connecting people to the resources. She is not being connected to the resources of South Carolina. They're supposed to mobilize that government for that little girl, bro.
Yeah, I agree.
But this is the same story. This is an echo. This echoes throughout the communities of urban communities in different fronts. We see the same thing playing out. You got all this money for all this stuff, but we ain't getting fed right here. We not getting the programs right here. Why none of these kids is getting this? Why? You know what I'm saying? This is a recurring theme, a recurring story in our communities, and we gotta fight that, bro. They giving out jobs. We gotta step up to the plate, take these jobs, take these positions, volunteer or whatever, and get in and do what we're supposed to be doing out here, man.
Yeah, I agree. I think we definitely need the institutions that are our own. Because as long as we continue to rely upon the systems that further our oppression, then we will always be at their foot with our hand out begging. And that position is a really horrible position to be in. I can't imagine being in the position where you don't have your neighbors who are galvanizing themselves around your family's cause to help you find a loved one who's not who can't be found, who can't be located, who's missing. Again, that's not a community. When you look in the word community, you see the word unity. You know what I'm saying? Like, this is us coming together as one. But if we're not, if that's not the objective, then we're not a community because we're not coming together.
Right.
So I do understand, to you and KK's point, like, yeah, we need to, construct our own systems where we can support each other, where we can rely upon each other. And we know that when we call one another to assist each other in our endeavors, then we know for a fact that we're going to be there for each other.
Right.
Cam told us, like, as soon as he called you, immediately we knew. You dig what I'm saying? Because this was something that was serious. We talking about his family here. So it was like, all right, what do we do? The first thing we have at our disposal is our platform. So this is where we can now use this to speak to the public. And then now what we also can do is we can call the authorities down the inside. We're not in Attica no more. We're not in Clinton.
That's
we're
true.
not Comstock. Now we can get on these phones. We can basically say, hey, my name's such and such. I am the director of this. I am the director of that. I am this is such as, I am this, I am that. And I'm speaking from the position of a concerned
citizen,
taxpayer of this nation, this great nation that we live in. And I want to know, what is being done about this matter that is taking place in Columbia, South Carolina. Where are the authorities, and why is there not an adequate response regarding the loss of a loved one or someone who is claimed to be missing? So there's a lot of stuff that we can do especially in terms of holding these people to account as well. Now, there's a difference between
you gotta hold them to account because we are paying, like you said. When you said tax paying, they are paying taxes for them to handle this, bro.
Yeah, we're paying their salary. We're paying their salary.
Paying their salary.
You damn right we got. Yeah, absolutely. So there's a difference between accountability and being reliant on the people who are governing you. Because the people who are governing you are put there because you allow them to be there, right? Through your votes and so on and so forth. But the local authorities and stuff like that, you are paying their salaries. So you have a right to hold them to account.
Got it right. That's right.
And you don't necessarily have to rely upon them to govern you, but you can hold them to account because they got rules and etiquettes that they're supposed to.
But we are relying on them for service, though, bro.
Exactly. That right there, you definitely have to perform a service that you are entitled to perform. There's no question.
We're relying on them for a service.
Yeah, no question. But not putting our reliance on them to the point where if they don't perform based on our expectations of them, it upsets us or it makes it because we kind of already know historically what that looks like, right? So this is why creating our own systems in the model of doing our own community investigatory work is important too, because we can grab 50 men and say we're gonna go look for her.
But look, they just created all of these systems just now to what? Hold the police accountable. In New York, across the nation, they built a lot of other organizations to hold the police accountable and make sure that they show accountability, right? This is just happening. Am I wrong about this?
No, you're not wrong.
So I'm just saying, you are structured here for this. We have to hold you to account. We have to rely on you for your duties that we are paying you out of our taxes for. You getting paid to do this. And I'm not saying, all right, it is America. Let's build our own businesses. Let's build our own organizations and our own structures. Let's do that too. But if we paying him to do this job, we got to hold him accountable when he don't do it.
There's no question about that. I agree.
That's what I'm saying. You know what I mean?
I agree.
All right, I'm going to share it right now.
Yeah, let's go back to that. At least for the people who are not here, they get a chance to listen to it.
Here we go.
Mishalee County deputies need your help to find a missing teen. Her name is Mishalee Morales. Deputies say she was last seen on September 17th on Ranch Road in Columbia. They say she was wearing a black Snoop brand hoodie with bandana patterned sleeves. Officials say she was also wearing blue contacts, a wooden cross around her neck, and a belly chain. If you have any information, call Crime Stoppers at 1-888-CRIME-SC.
Yeah, bro.
Yo, where's this little girl at, man? Like, let's ask that question. Like, for real. Like, where's this little girl at right now? I know where I'm at. You know where you at. But where's this little girl at? Why I want to know what is actually being done to help look for this little girl. Like, I want to know step by step. Because I haven't heard anything. I haven't heard anything definitive from Cam. I'm actually concerned about what I heard from Cam.
Right.
Because we really didn't get much. We just got like the general surface information. We didn't get underneath the currents. We didn't really get much.
He said they hired an investigator. Why do you have to hire an investigator?
I'm just saying, why do I have to hire an
investigator?
You got crazy. This is crazy, man.
I'm just saying.
Why am I hiring an investigator? I want to know the name of. Matter of fact, Cam, I want to know the name of the investigator in charge of this whole investigation. That's what I want to know. I want to know who is this person in charge of this whole situation in South Carolina, because I want to get in contact with him. We locked in would like to get in contact with them to investigate the investigator. We locked in is going to conduct our own investigation, and we're going to investigate the investigator. Yo.
That's right. They're talking about the comments are not being allowed. Cam and them talking about the comments are not being allowed. You got to remember the title was the 15-year-old girl. We're talking about a 15-year-old girl here. So when you're talking about kids or anything of that nature, you can't comment on it. You know you're not supposed to comment on anything that's had to do with minors or kids.
Yeah, I know that, but but we're talking about our brothers. We're talking about our brother's daughter. So,
Right.
So this now takes it to a different level. We're not looking for. First of all, your rules and regulations of what can and can't be done are pretty much let me just say that now is not the time to be talking about the comments in the chat about what people can and can't say, right? We're talking about finding a little girl. That's it. If you forget the structures at the powers that be,
I think
help
you
us
can
find
comment
this
now.
little girl.
Excuse me, I think they can comment now. I changed the setting. Try to comment now, Cam.
Oh, all right.
I hit the wrong setting by accident.
Oh, okay. I don't want to hear about not to say you, Mike. I'm just saying the general. I don't want to hear about what can and can't be done. I want to hear about where this little girl at. Like talk to me about that. That's the conversation. You know what I mean? I understand that they have their system in place and all that stuff like that. But their system in place should be helping us find that little girl. Right? How about that?
Right.
Yeah, let's talk about that. So
right.
I'm not looking to be monetized and compensated for this right here. I'm looking to find this little girl. How about that?
Right.
So that's the conversation we need to be having. Let's get to that part of that. But yeah, I figured that being that the conversation is about a young lady that, because I haven't been seeing any comments up on the chat, so I kind of figured that they.
I hit the wrong setting. That was my fault.
No, that's all good.
Cam, that was me.
Oh, there we go.
I hit the wrong setting.
Shout it out, Smitty. Blow downs. We see you, bro. What's the deal, man? How you been?
But yeah, man, I ain't gonna lie. This is just disheartening. The whole thing of a missing child from the community.
Yeah, I agree.
The how what law enforcement is doing or not, the coverage of the news, the whole way. It's like it's bad. It's just bad, you heard?
Cam said drop the link. Yeah, we're gonna get a little bit more clarity up in here. We're gonna get bro to pull up, man, and he could probably explain some things. We need to keep Cam calm too, because Cam is a hothead, man.
Yeah, right.
No, don't get it twisted, man. He chilling and all that now, but son get different quick.
Yeah, it's in the chat right there, Kim. Yeah, bro, I ain't gonna lie, but it's just disheartening.
Ain't nothing, Smitty, man. We chilling, man. Just trying to raise awareness, man, to these issues regarding the missing 15-year-old Mishalee. I'm not sure if I'm pronouncing it right. Mishalee Morales. Mishalee. Excuse me. Mishalee.
Right.
Yeah, Mishalee.
Yeah, bro, but I ain't gonna lie, it's just disheartening to have to deal with this. And it just shows that we got a lot of more work to do in our communities, bro. We gotta come out there and really be on the front line and really be the people that we supposed to be. You know what I'm saying?
Daquan Bucks.
Yo, Buck, salute.
Salute to you too, bro. How you been, bro?
Yo.
Yeah.
What up, bro?
Talk to us, man. What's up, Brody?
Stressing, man. Like,
yeah, man, love you, bro. We already know, man.
Like, been going through this shit. Like, everything y'all was talking about, like, like, whether I did this or, whether we did, did it. It's like being new to the area, there's no resources you can really tap into. Feel me?
Yeah.
So it's kind of hard to garner support for somebody they don't know. Feel me? And even with the investigator, when he went out and he like, yo, I'm pinpointing it to this and this is that and the third. When you come back and you saying you pinpointing something, and then you making a nigga feel like we gotta identify a little girl, turns out that you call back like, nah, that's not her. Feel me?
Yeah.
in my brain, I'm like, you fucking with a nigga emotions right now, and I'm about to lose it. Feel me? I'm about to tear these streets up, bro.
But you gotta, you gotta hold it down, man. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
you
I
do.
know,
You do.
I know.
You gotta stay
You know what I mean?
stable. You gotta
Anything,
stay
and
stable.
you know, I'm always, even though I'm emotional now, I'm always calculated. Yeah.
Right.
Know what I mean? Regardless, everything I do. So it's just, I'm angry.
Right.
The
But
hurt.
I ain't gonna lie, bro. It's just to look at, our communities and how we are, man. We gotta really change the mindset of our peoples, man. You know what I'm saying? We not thinking on them terms. We trying to change the numbers in our accounts. We got everything, we think about all the other things except that. You know what I'm saying? We up here talking about a missing girl from our community. It was one of the brothers that be on YouTube with us, Cam Stone. Everybody's supposed to share this. Everybody's supposed to be in the building for this. You done bless mad dudes channels. You done been, I know dudes seen this. You know what I'm saying? I know dudes is hearing about this now. Dudes is supposed to be here. There's 4 people here. You got Smitty here. You got Doquan Bucks here. You got Uncle Ralph. You got DJ Shep, a few other people that tapped in with us.
I ain't gonna lie, bro.
Here, bro. But I'm just saying, and I'm not mad at nobody for whatever they doing. Being honest, I'm not mad at anybody. This is not a shot. This just shows you people rather see something about a rat, somebody got something happened to this dude, somebody happened, instead of helping somebody in their community, bro. You know what I'm saying? And
Right.
we all the way whack for that. You know what I'm saying?
I mean, I don't put expectations on individuals that like I deal with. I don't know. I've never been like that. Yeah. If you fuck with me, you fuck with me. You don't, you don't. You
Yeah.
know?
But I'm
Like,
not even, let me tell you something. I'm not even saying it's even that much as far as somebody messaging with you or not. I
yeah.
think it's just, don't get me wrong, the internet aspect of YouTube, the algorithm of YouTube, the negative algorithm of YouTube, and people just not caring about each other to like do certain stuff when it's a real event going on, that we so oppressed, we so downtrodden that it don't even move us. We just numb to all this type of stuff, bro. And that's whack, bro, because we got the knowledge. You know what I'm saying?
And the thing is like, I want her to, like, if she hear this, me should just call. Just call myself.
Yeah, bro. I understand, man. I understand, bro. You understand, bro. Prayers
Yo.
up to you and your family, man.
Yeah, I can't even imagine. I'm not even gonna lie. I don't know what you're going through.
It's like,
I mean, I don't know, man.
I ain't never been through nothing like this, bro. Yeah, that.
Can you push me, and Mikey, the behind the scenes? Can you text us the information to the lead investigator down there?
Yeah, I gotta go inside and get it. But right
Yeah,
now,
I want to.
I'll get it to y'all.
Yeah, I want to. There's some things that we need to. We need to
I mean,
collectively
like,
come together
as
today.
far as him though, he been trying to pound the pavement, but he
Okay.
dolo. Like,
Well,
that shit is crazy. He dolo. He like, when the person speaks to you and they give you little bits and insights as to the inner workings, and boy, it's like, yeah, I've been doing this, I've been doing that, and I'm like, I. What happened to we? Where's that blue wall? That
Why the feds haven't gotten involved yet?
Yo, in all honesty, bro, we hit everybody. We hit everybody. And the investigator was like, yo, it's a local matter, they can handle it. All right, let's see. But now it's 2 weeks. Fuck these people. Truth be told. Like if they could pull it off, bless them. For the ones that do it. But I don't got no faith in that. I'd rather come to y'all.
Right.
Word. That ass.
Yeah. Nah, I don't blame you. I don't blame you.
Word.
Now,
Right.
I was just asking that question because it was me genuinely just trying to figure out whether or not the authorities were being, and I'm looking at it in comparison to the responses that I've seen when I'm watching the news regarding
Us never them. Salute, man. Thank you.
certain type of different peoples. I just gave an example of what just took place in upstate New York recently. Young lady wasn't even missing for nothing but a few hours, if that, and the response was just crazy.
With
This is in New York, and they found this young lady, so fast it was ridiculous. The response was crazy. Now, I'm not suggesting that is the investigating your case. Is he a white guy? He's a black guy.
Black guy.
Okay, I figured that because it's in Columbia, South Carolina, and I know that they are less inclined to basically look expeditiously for black and brown bodies than they are for white kids. Now, again, I'm not playing the race card. I'm not that guy, right? I'm just simply saying that
that's the reality that we see from our end, from our spectrum. When we look at look at the system and the way they treat the response, it could be measured. You could tell by the resources. You could look at the money, and you could tell. You understand?
Yeah.
So it's like, we gotta look at it like, does that reflect on us as a whole? Like, are we not that involved in our children? They say, it takes a village to raise a child. It's like we abandon all those old school principles. And right now it's like I'm faced with that shit right now. I'm like, damn, if we had it like this, maybe things would be better, or it'll be swifter. But that's not the reality. The reality is I gotta reach out to the only people that ever supported me.
Yeah.
And that was y'all.
Fact.
Through, regardless of what niggas will say on this YouTube shit.
Yeah.
This shit, we know what we talk about when we not up here.
Yeah. Fact.
We know who we are. Regardless of the mudslinging, we know who we are. We know what we did.
Yeah.
And right now, that shit, I wish all that power I could galvanize to bring this little girl home.
Yeah. So I know you have mentioned that, and even on the news report, they said that she was not seen on. Well, she's been missing since the 17th. The 17th was on that Sunday, right?
Right. The Sunday for the Monday.
Okay,
like, and that's what she like, because she got her own room. So we didn't see her. We don't know if she left that night, that morning, like what it like, or what happened, period. It's just gone.
And typically when she in the morning time, she usually gets up and kind of just waits
for
the bus.
The bus is early. Our window face the front. You know what I mean? Like all the other children are there. you know. So, but she gets up early, and we be sleep sometimes because our job, it requires us to get up at a certain time, but not before them. So
Yes.
it's being that they of the age that they are, they can you know get up on their own, give them that much responsibility, and I guess either she probably, I'm hoping like she probably fell in love with some stupid little motherfucker and is holed up somewhere. And if it is, like we'll deal with it as it comes as a family, you heard? But like right now, Misha, your mother is missing you. Like her condition. This is not cool. If you can, yo, please come home.
I hope so too, man. I was running away and stuff when I was a kid. I hope that's the situation as well, bro. I hope that's the circumstances.
I
Yeah.
swear to God, I do too, bro.
Yeah. I was thinking that too,
The
because
investigator scared the shit out of us, bro. Like, how you gonna call and be like, yo, we need you to identify a body? What, bro? Like, you wild. My wife broke, and he called me. He called my wife. You heard?
Wow.
Yeah. So she at work. She had to come home. Like, so it's like, bro. And then it turns out it's not even her.
Yeah, and I think, and not to kind of like undermine the process,
Yeah,
over dramatize it. It's the sad thing is that that's actually standard, what they call it, standard operating procedure.
yeah,
Like,
yeah.
if there is somebody matching that description, unfortunately, you guys have to be notified, because
Yeah,
you know what I mean. It's just it's a sad, and I don't want to have to see you keep reliving that over and over and over again. It's like, how many times are they gonna keep calling you until you know what I mean? So I'm
yeah.
hoping,
That bad call comes.
yeah, you know what I mean. So nobody wants to keep going through that. That's definitely something that's just like, you know what I mean. But I pray that, like you said, maybe, but 2 weeks. I mean, I used to do that too when I was younger, and may Allah forgive me for that, man. That's one of but going out of town at a young age and getting money and stuff like that. But I would be gone for like a really long time like that too. And
Yeah,
I know it brought my mother a lot of stress, but she would at least know where I was at, though. You know what I mean? I would
yeah.
at some point call and
But
be like,
she a
"Yo, ma,
female
this is
though,
where I'm at."
bro.
So it was a different type of stress. And plus I was a young dude, so it was a little bit different than being a young lady.
Right.
Because you just, you know what I mean, so much stuff going on with young. It's just so many thoughts go through your mind with this stuff. It's just you don't know, you know what I mean? But so just my hope is that everything is all right.
I did that to my pops for weeks in DC too. You heard? I lived in DC.
Yeah.
I ran
Yeah.
away.
A lot. Like I also did the same thing to mommy too,
Yeah,
man. Like,
I was horrible with that, man.
yeah, like
That was bad.
that shit is the worst. And standing on this end, I'm like, wow, I'm about to call mommy right now and be like, yo, I'm sorry.
Yeah,
Well,
yo, I don't have no regrets in life, but I think like if it's one of the things that I could like take back,
Right, with that
it's the
pain.
pain, it's that pain right there that I kind of did that to my mom's heart. You know what I mean? Like that, just the
Right.
they
thought
don't
of
even
it.
know where you at or what's up with you or what's going on.
Yeah, just the thought of that hurts me really bad right now. Like my mother was like my best friend, so it's like, if anybody, I should have never hurt my mom. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, just thinking about that is just, it just, it's crazy.
That's why we only got one.
Yeah, I was going like that for weeks though too. At one time when I was in DC and I just had moved down there, I had called my grandmoms because I had ran away from my pops when I was like 14, 15. And I called my grandmoms one day. She was like, yo, just come back to the city. Don't even worry about it. Just come back to New York. You know what I mean? Or that was crazy, huh?
Yeah.
So I understand. I hope that's the case. I hope this is one of those type of cases, man. You heard?
Right. Right. I'll definitely keep y'all updated, man, because I appreciate this, bro.
Word
Like,
up.
I don't care if like 5 people saw it. You are like, I don't like.
But you know what's crazy though?
It takes one. Yeah.
But even the energy of us, you know, giving our stories and us running away, hopefully it's one of those cases, bro. You heard? Hopefully,
Right.
hopefully that's one of those cases, man. And she just, you know, makes up her mind to return home, and you know she's all right. And I wouldn't even get down on her. I would just talk to her and let her know.
Nah, we're not even mad, bro. That's the
How much
that's
everybody
the
loves her. You know what I'm saying? And how she can handle if she's going through whatever she's going through, how she can handle it different next time. Just to talking to, not know. You know, sometimes you know when our communities we be heavy with the hand. We're gonna beat your ass when you get home. You know how I go. But I would
yo,
just
bro.
show
Like,
this video, show her everything that you're going through, show her everything that your family went through to make sure she was safe, like y'all love her, and just show her that and just, you know, take it from there. You know what I'm saying?
right.
Word
Nah,
up.
I feel you, bro. Like parenting is crazy, bro. Like you gotta do shit you never thought you could possibly do or achieve just to you know satisfy another child and not or another human being and not expect nothing from them. Feel me?
Right,
But just a good morning and I love you. Good night.
right.
You know?
Yeah, yeah, man. I understand, man. Yeah, man. We asking everybody, man, make sure y'all share this. You got social media, share it on your social media, Facebook, TikTok, wherever you can, just share it. You know what I'm saying? Share it out there, and get the story out. You know what I'm saying? A picture of Mishalee. Um, just let's get this story out there. I already shared it on my Instagram and my Facebook. And the story I already shared it. I'm going to share it on TikTok. Anything else, any other apparatus I got, I'm going to share it on. If I got it, I'm just going to be up there.
Like no bullshit. Like with the social media, I've been, you know, I ain't been putting it up there like on some like my wife been spearheading that, you know?
Yeah,
Like I've been trying to like galvanize the strength to like make a video or some shit, bro. And I'm like, I can't, bro. Like I'm like right now talking to y'all, bro. Like nigga ready to break down, bro.
yeah, I know, bro. I hear you, man. I hear you, bro.
Right.
Yeah,
Like, but I did reach out. I do know a real like big TikToker that like got 4 mil on his subscriber list, you heard?
right.
And he know my daughter too. And you know, he just hit me just recently, like as y'all was doing that, like, yo, you know, I'm gonna put something up there. So I'm just hoping like that'll that nigga got 4 mil like viewers. I mean subscribers, bro. That's retarded. You know what I mean? I ain't gonna put his, you know, what's the name out there. I don't know if, you know, people be with they platforms funny, but you know, give thanks to him, you know, for anybody who just a little hint, you know, like he was just on Discovery, did Surviving the Wrath. Maybe I saw that show, but that's a good dude there. And hopefully like anything that could help, man. I've been reaching out to a lot of people. Y'all was the first to like really hit back quick. You know, like I didn't even get finished reaching out. You know, I was just like, hey, let me see Mikey. As I'm before I even could get to Mo Shay, KK, anybody, that niggas called me on FaceTime, like, yo. I'm like, oh shit, all right, let's go. Now, man, I told my wife and shit. She was like, yeah, let's go, man, because I'm at she don't got no other options. You
Right,
know,
right.
it's
Yo,
like, yeah,
nah, pardon me.
yeah. Oh man, like so it's we just trying to do everything we can, you know, to just get a home and shit. And like I got mad shit on my plate right now, like a lot. And shit, I'm in the middle of filming doing the production for this project we trying to present to some of the networks, the high end networks. Then on top of that, I'm also doing a like a some of my life with from Berkeley University. She come every day to my crib and shit. And you know, she know Misha like longer than me. You know, like she been in that little girl's life since she was first born. You know, like I came later, regardless of how the situation landed. You know, but like I've been raising her, man. I taught her how to fight. I ain't gonna lie, I taught her how to use knives. Like, you know, I hope she become a problem if if she needs those tools. I hope she used them well, you know?
Does she have any weapons of defensive weapons?
No, that not that I seen that was missing from the house, you know? Like anything that I could say was, you know, like she took with her, like, you know, because
Yeah.
I do carpentry, so I keep razors and you know should be accessible if you really look for it. You know, at the age of 15, you know where to look.
Right.
You know what I mean? So if she did, hopefully she did. And if she's somewhere safe, then just stay safe. And I just hope that she just contacts and be like, yo, mom, I'm safe. I'm not coming back. Let me just hear that.
Yeah.
To her, like we
Let us
just
know something.
yeah, man. Like that's the killer right there. Cause she has family in Yonkers as well. So I'm figuring like she might, you know, more friends. She grew up there, you know, most of her life. And down here, not knowing nobody, maybe she hit up there.
Right. Did
But
she
I don't.
was she mad that she had to come down there to South Carolina? Was she mad about moving down there?
I mean, like not in truth, because I was in Virginia for a little while. You know, I was really doing pretty good over there. But based off that, what I stacked from over there, I came down here just because it was like, you know, the cost of living is much better. So
Right.
we came down here. She, you know, made a little friends in school, had a couple of fights. You know, she really pretty as fuck, you know, like she got hated on immediately, you
Yeah.
know, but she tough. You know,
Right.
she's not gonna be in the house with me. None of these kids is gonna
Right.
be in the house with me and they not gonna know nothing.
Right.
You know? Like I can show you pictures of her with bow and arrows and throwing axes and shit like that. You know, the little
Yep.
girl, she's amazing, bro. Like she's a beautiful soul, man. But she, you know, she has her her youthful tendencies, but she gets depressed, and you know, you don't know when a person is depressed what they suffer from, what's in their mind, because
Right.
a lot of depression is held in. Uh, you
Yep.
know what? I'm just trying to figure it out, bro. Like trying to make sense of it. I know I'm rambling and probably sound incoherent at times,
Nah,
but
yeah, I understand, man. I mean,
uh,
it is what it is. I understand that, but your space is, our space is yours, man. So
right.
it is what it is. You know what I
I
mean?
appreciate that, man.
It's important. You know what I'm saying? It's important that we have these conversations. It's important that we let the community know what's going on. You don't know who knows who. You know what I'm saying? It's only
Uh,
6 degrees of separation from the whole world. You heard? Six
right,
separation. You don't know.
right,
You don't know who can get to who or what's going on. You know what I'm saying?
right,
You got to
right,
put it out there. You got to reach out. You know what I'm saying?
right. That's a fact, man.
Word up, man. But we here, bro. We love you, bro. You know, we want you. We want make sure you keep us posted with this story. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, man. Thank you again, man. And to all the viewers, man. I know I couldn't see all the comments and all that, but I appreciate y'all. Share it. You know, like Her name is Misha, man. She's a beautiful child, man. Like she fire. You know, like you
I'd
just
say show that
want
picture.
her home, man. Uh, all right, bro. Y'all stay up, man. Love y'all soul.
Yeah,
Yo, we
man.
love you too, Cam. Yeah, I just was sharing this on my social media platform, just kind of getting it on all of the platforms that I'm on. I know once I put it, like I said, through my network, everybody's gonna probably do it through theirs. But I mean, if we know people on the ground in Colombia, then it might be easier for us to kind of like move the crowd a little bit. We should easily be able to do that. Play that piece one more time, Ben, before we close out, Mikey.
All right, I'll do that right now.
Thanks, my brother.
I'll do that right now. Hold on, give me 1 minute, man. Well, this is her right here, Columbia, South Carolina. Know what I'm saying? Yeah, man, it's just disheartening, man. I ain't gonna lie. It's definitely disheartening, bro.
And over in Richland County, deputies need your help to find a missing teen. Her name is Mishalee Morales. Deputies say she was last seen on September 17th on Ranch Road in Columbia. They say she was wearing a black Snoop brand hoodie with bandana patterned sleeves. Officials say she was also wearing blue contacts, a wooden cross around her neck, and a belly chain. If you have any information, call Crime Stoppers at 1-888-CRIME-SC.
Yeah, bro. This is a hard one, man. This is definitely a hard one, you heard? Word up. Definitely praying for, Cam and his family, praying for the return of Misha. Hopefully she ran away.
Hopefully.
Yeah, hopefully she ran away. Hopefully she be coming back home.
Hopefully.
We're gonna let y'all know what's going on. We're gonna stay in tune with Cam. We're gonna get some of them. We're gonna get the investigators in charge. We're gonna call down there. We're gonna that news lady. I'm gonna contact that news lady tomorrow and see what's going on. See why there's no follow-up stories and see what's going on. We're gonna follow this up. We following this up. You know what I'm saying? What's today? Thursday?
Yes, sir.
We be back this weekend. We're going something this weekend. You know what I'm saying?
Yes, sir.
We do something this weekend and find out what's going on.
Yeah. And thank you guys for your comments in the chat, man. We appreciate everybody. You're right. And someone said adults think they are stressed. What about the youth walking blind? Because no guidance, that's stress. You're right. Nobody's invalidating the stress that the youth are walking around with. We know that the youth are dealing with a lot. And we only hope that we're able to relate to them so that many of them don't feel the need to run away, or
you can talk to us, right?
They can talk to us, because we do know that it is challenging and it's not easy being young. We all were young before. I was impressionable. I didn't think that I had the issues that I now realize I had a lot of issues, man, just trying to be accepted and so on and so forth. But you just never know. Like, youth are dealing with a lot, especially in this day and time. It seems like more youth are being disconnected from their elders than anything, and there could be a generational challenges amongst us. So we got to be very cognizant of that and do our best to try to hear them out, because they're speaking a language that unfortunately many of us just don't understand. So that's the best thing that we could possibly do. Wa alaikum salam wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh, GMX. So, anything you guys want to say before we close out?
Go ahead, KK. KK's muted. You muted, KK. If you're talking, you muted, KK.
No, I wasn't saying that. I was trying to get just move away from the noise.
All right.
No, just the need for this, man. I know they be running up numbers for everything else, man. Run up the numbers to helping your people out, man. That's the thing that's most important. Really,
right.
Really being a community, because that's the thing that we missing, man. By living around each other, come to neighborhoods, don't know who each other is, don't know who your neighbor is, don't know their children, don't know anything that's going on around you. I mean, it's like let's make these communities a community again. It ain't just for us. Put your ego and stuff aside. It ain't for you. It ain't us. It's for these kids that's coming up. They need to see that.
That missing picture, if y'all could just share that, y'all ain't got to share that. You're not even looking for that. You could just share the missing picture, that picture of her. You know what I'm saying? And the story of her. Because if you share that, just the story of her, I'm going to post that on Mikey B is free as well. But if you could just share that, then the word can get back to her, and maybe she'll come home. We just trying to get the word out there. You know what I mean? We need these youth, man, these kids out here. We were once them. We needed the same assistance that they need right now. And for the Mishas out there and for all the rest of the kids out there, we got a responsibility to them as elders, you know what I'm saying? As adults or whatever you consider yourself, to play our role in assisting them to be successful in their lives, you know what I'm saying? To feel loved, to feel nurtured, you know what I mean? And we gotta just play that role. We gotta be more responsible. Because somebody has said that in the chat, somebody about that. I think it was Stop You. And that is true. We do have a responsibility that we are not. I'm not saying that all of us are not, but we can play a better role in the mentoring and the leadership of these youth. You know what I'm saying? I always make sure I pull up and, let them know I'm out there. If I can, I'm going to do it. You know what I'm saying? If I could do something, if I could be that word of inspiration to change somebody's life, if I could show up and give them a handshake and make them feel like a man, and say, yo, you got somebody, just come down to my office, man, anytime, call me, whatever. If you need me, you going through something. And I've had people on the crux of making terrible decisions in their life call me like, yo, I'm about to wild out. And I'm like, yo, hold up, I'm coming right now. Where you at? You know what I'm saying? And I done diffuse stuff like that in the community just to know they got that shoulder to lead on, that voice, that person, that mentor. And sometimes it's not in your family. Sometimes it's somebody in a community center. This might be a friend or uncle, whatever, somebody that they can talk to. Sometimes we just got to be that ear. Like Cam, we don't have all the answers. We ain't been through that. We don't, like Moshe said, we don't understand fully what he's going through. But we can be that shoulder to lean on. We can't show him that love and, just, be that outlet that he needs to get that off his chest. Because he said, yo, I know I'm rambling. But that's how we are sometimes when we need somebody to just listen to us. You know what I'm saying? Somebody to be that listening ear, be that supportive person. You know what I'm saying? And, sometimes we got to be that. You know what I mean? We just got to be a lot more responsible. But, yeah, that's it for me, man. We're going to pray for him and pray for his family. You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely. And Sean Prince, the next time you come on this show, and the next time, the only thing you say is, yo, Mikey B, what's popping, homie? And you don't say, yo, shout out to the panel, KK and Moshe, you getting blocked for like a whole episode.
I'm gonna unblock you, Sean Prince. Yeah, I'm gonna unblock you.
Relax. Like, don't ever do that.
Nah.
Hey, yo, man.
My love is my brother's love, you heard?
Love y'all, man. Y'all stay up, man.
Yeah, y'all too, man.
Find freedom in you, man. We locked in, man.
Take us out. Take us out. Take us out with that We Locked In music, man. Take us out, Mike. Take us out, man. Hit us with that smoke, man. Let them hear that stuff, man.
Let me put Misha up there, and we gonna take it out with We Locked In and Misha's picture. You know what I'm saying?
Please, man. Please, man. Please, man.
That's what we doing right there. That's how we going out. Salute to y'all, man. Yo, look. Now he's saying what's popping. Now he's saying what's popping. They ain't gonna block you. I'm gonna unblock you, Sean. Don't worry about it, man. You ain't gotta say what's up there.
Sean, what's good, man?
Yo, love y'all, bro. Love y'all. You heard?
Love you too, my brother.
Word up.
Peace, y'all. Peace, y'all.